Hi everyone, how are you today? I am doing quite well, and as the title says, we are totally getting into the Halloween wreath that I asked in a haul a while ago if you guys wanted to see. And because of how this month has gone, I have not been able to make this thing, and it is literally the Saturday before Halloween, but I still wanted to share it with you because you can use these same techniques with different colors for Thanksgiving, fall, Christmas, so on and so forth. I've done a few of these videos on my channel before, and there is a playlist, and I think the most popular one is the Scarecrow wreath, which is right up there, and it's kind of similar with what we're doing today. So I have my wreath form from the Dollar Tree, and it doesn't give a measurement on it, but it just says that it is a metal wreath ring. They're $1 at Dollar Tree. If you go to Hobby Lobby, they're quite a bit more expensive. So this is what we're using for the base of the wreath. And then we have the main ingredient, which for this wreath, because it's Halloween, lots of crinkling, are 4 rolls of Deco Mesh from the Dollar Tree. So what are we up to? $5? And we have here 5 yards on each roll, so that's a total of 20 yards. And that is more than enough. Unless you're doing like the curly cues or the square type ones. I like the flowy ones, so that's what we're making today with these. And they have a little bit of sparkle, but there's nothing that's going to shed or show on my hands as I'm making the wreath. So the next main ingredient for a Deco Mesh wreath is chenille stems. Now, these are crazy colors. I understand. But they are $1. They came from Dollar Tree as well. There are a ton in here. Let me go just get rid of that plastic. And you can leave these at full length, or you can cut them down. So it just depends on how much Deco Mesh you're putting. And because of the type of wreath that I'm making today, I'm going to leave them full length. And you'll see why in just a second. So we're going to set those down. Now, the next ingredient to this wreath in particular are these mesh tubes. Now, there are 36 feet in each one. I got the purple and the orange, and you can see an example here of like Deco Mesh wreaths, and it's really cool that Dollar Tree was carrying these for Halloween, because honestly they're spendy at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, there's no doubt about it, and $1 a pack, totally down. So that's $4, $5, $6, $8. Alright, next up is the main focal point of any wreath. Now, you can put these in the middle, you can put them on the side, you can put them on the top. Like if you wanted to use this as a hat, you could actually turn this wreath into a witch's, like a crashed witch, if you had the legs and feet. And there's a lot of like Pinterest links and things for people that have done so. They have taken like those pool noodles and put stockings over them and like fashioned witch boots to go on them, and they've used them for a lot of different things. So if you head over to Pinterest, I'm sure you can find a DIY for that. But I picked out this really cute witch's hat from the Dollar Tree. I really like these because they are a plastic base, and I mean, they're $1. So if it does get destroyed in our weather here, which it rains a lot, then next year I'll just replace this piece for $1, and the base of my wreath will still be intact. So yeah, that makes me really happy, which inspired my makeup today, a little bit spooky and witchy. So that makes it what, 9? And then I also got 2 ribbons, and these 2 ribbons are 1 for accent and 2 if I decide I want a bow. So I have been making bows for a very, very long time. If you need help learning how to make bows, I can do a complete tutorial on how to do it with or without assistance, meaning any of the bow making tools. For a long time I used, I don't think it was called Bowdabra, but it was like a wood piece that had like 2 fingers in the middle, and then you could move the outer pegs based on how large you wanted your bow. And then eventually I quit using those outer pegs altogether and was just using the fingers in the middle, which was 2 dowel rods. That made it really easy. But I kind of learned after that how to do it without that bow maker. And honestly, it's not that hard. It's just really cumbersome. And if you need something to hold your bow, you know, that's when those bow making apparatuses come in handy. And I know May Made It has a lot of those Bowdabra tutorials. There's a bunch of YouTubers out there that do. If you just type in Bowdabra, you can buy them on Amazon, and you can get a lot of tutorials on them. So that is really good. But back to the ribbon. If you didn't see my Dollar Tree haul, I got this one here, which says like eat, does it say eat? Oh, treat, ghost, Halloween, pumpkins, beware, boo, scary, spooky. It's got little like jack-o'-lanterns on there as well. And then this one here is just a sheer with a black wire edge and polka dots. Now, wired edge ribbon is expensive. Again, Dollar Tree. So I don't know if I'll use both. I might use one as an accent and one as the main bow, or I may not do a bow at all and use these somewhere else in my house. But I got them because I like them, and I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. So it was $2. Why not, right? And then one more thing that I got that was kind of, I might throw it into the wreath and I might not, were the fall foliage leaves at Dollar Tree. So this was 50 count for $1, and this one has like the meshy ones in there, and then this one has like the gold, the different kinds in here with the like gold flecking. So I got those because if I want to bring in more orange, but I think the tubing is going to handle that, I could theoretically glue some leaves into the bellows of the Deco Mesh. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make this wreath. And I have done tutorials on how I've done it before. I will make sure and link those in an iCard up above so that you can find the step-by-step process. I actually did it on the St. Patrick's Day wreath that is hanging behind me, and I'm going to be using the same techniques to make this wreath. So I'm going to make this wreath, and I will be back with you and show you the final result, and we'll go over any changes that I made during the process. I am not using my hot glue gun unless it is to glue in those leaves. Otherwise, everything is going to be done with these chenille stems, just like in the video where I made the St. Patrick's Day wreath. I wish I could do a step-by-step tutorial, but honestly, you guys, I've done it, and I really think that if you head over and watch that video, it will help you if you're curious or concerned about anything that happens during this whole process. So I am going to crank this wreath out, and I will be back with you in, well, my time it'll be about an hour, give or take, because I'm probably going to watch TV while I do this. But in your time it'll be just a minute. So I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, so here we are, all done, and based on everything, I decided not to throw a bow in here just because it looked really neat with just the purple and orange tubies, and I really like how it came out. I think it looks really good. So literally all I did was the chenille stems, and I did 3 layers of chenille stems. So there are 4 bars inside the wreath. I did a layer on the furthest bar, the second bar, and then the third bar. The very center bar, I did not put any chenille stems on initially for this wreath. and I only ended up using 3 of those tubes of mesh, Deco Mesh, and I probably still have 20 feet of the tubing left. So it's very festive, and I will show you pictures of it hanging on the wall here at the end of the video. If you did enjoy this video, even though it's not a full tutorial, it's at least a DIY of a mesh Halloween wreath, and I will have directions step by step in the description box below, as well as the wreath that I did for St. Patrick's Day linked in an iCard. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys again soon. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Much love to all of you, and bye for now.